Hello everybody, welcome back to another Expeditions Guide. Today we're taking a look at Wrong Turn. This is an expedition in the Sonoran Desert that is unlocked after completing Budget Hole. So what we're going to be doing is you need to have a Logistician on your team for this one, and we're going to be using the SIRO 72 with a set of anchors. So here's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be starting from the southwestern outpost, and we're going to follow this route down off of the plateau up through the rocks here. And this is going to take us over to our first location. You can ignore these other two. You don't need to go to those. We're just going to go to this one. After that, we're going to use our free truck recovery to head to the central outpost and make our way down and up the mountain here. And we're going to go across this way. Here we're going to be building a bridge, so you want to make sure you have 75 spare parts if you don't have this bridge built. And then we're just going to spiral up to the top of the plateau, and this will be our final waypoint for this one. So that's what we're going to be doing. Let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you how it's done. So from here, we're just going to head to the west out of the outpost. And right over here, we're going to make our way down. I'm going to stay to the left side there, and we're just going to be kind of weaving back and forth as we make our way down to try to avoid some of those steep ledges as we work our way off this mountain plateau. Alright, once we get down to the bottom, we're going to make a right turn. And we're going to go around these trees. We're going to go around that big crack in the ground there. And right over here, we're going to climb up. Alright, once we climb up, we're going to make our way through these rocks. We're going to make our way up into this little rock pass here. We're just going to squeeze right through here. There's plenty of room for the SIRO. Alright, and this is the tricky part here. You want to get kind of right in between it here. Get that tire up on the right side. And then you can kind of just squeeze right through here. Probably the trickiest spot on this route. Anyway, once you get through there, we're going to go right around this little pond here. And just keep following the rocks here. And we're just going to squeeze our way through. And right over here is a ledge we can use to climb right on up. And we're going to take a look at this airdrop here, see if there's any goodies. We can grab the dinosaur ribs and some extra anchors. That'll give us some extra payout at the end of this expedition. So right over here, we're going to head on down into the water. We're just going to follow this little canyon all the way down. And right here, we're going to climb on up the rocks. We're just going to kind of serpentine a little bit here as we continue to climb up these rocks. Trying to get the best angle we can. There we go. Struggling a little bit with that one. That's alright. You get stuck on those rocks like that, you can always turn the tire pressures down. Alright, so right over here is going to be our waypoint. You can see the blue square right there. Alright, so that is our first waypoint. Here's the missing group. What's this? Is someone else still missing? So now we gotta go find the other person. And they're right up there on the top of the mountain. So we're gonna go ahead and head on over to the central outpost right here and use our free recovery. And we're just going to drive forward. We got some cacti stuck in the vehicle right now, but it's gone now. We're good. Alright, so we're going to head up and go down this left side here. And then we're going to head to the right. And that is going to allow us to head on down. Trying to go right through this little gap here. It's going to take us down to the lowest level. And that's where it's going to take us to a bridge. Now, I only mentioned the one bridge before, but this is another bridge we're going to be crossing. So if you're missing this one as well, it's 75 spare parts. Bringing the total up for this route to 150. Right here is where things get kind of tricky. This is a very steep climb. It's actually a really enjoyable climb. I really enjoy this climb. You want to just look for those small gaps to climb up and try to avoid the big rocks if you can. Like we got this big one right here. We're going to try to just go right over at the top of it here. We're going to do the same thing with this rock here. If all else fails, at the top of this climb is a tree, like this. We can use the winch, just kind of pull ourselves right on up. Alright, now we got some nice flat area to cross. We're just going to zip right across the desert here. Going to climb right up onto this plateau by the tree. And we're just going to take this right side all the way down. And right over here is a small narrow gap in the rock. We can use that to get across. Get another small gap right here. And there's another one right here. And right over here is going to be our bridge construction point. So we're going to go ahead and construct the bridge. That's going to build the bridge right on the other side there. And for this one, we're going to use this rock here to get down and climb up. And then we're going to go across that lovely bridge we just built. And once again, we're going to use the big boulder to get across the gap. What is going on right now? Don't fall in there. I got deflected by a rock there, but don't fall in there. Watch out for that. Just got caught down there. Unfortunate, but we're okay, because there are plenty of trees there to catch yourself. So right over here, we're going to go around the corner just a little bit here. And then we're just going to climb up this this climb here. Not right here. I want to go through that gap. There we go. Bounced around. That is the one downside of the SIRO. You can go right here. This is where we're trying to go. Right here. There we go. It does get kind of bounced around by the rocks a little bit. But it is an incredibly capable truck, and it's one of my favorites. So once we get up to the top, we're going to go around this this kind of hill in the middle here. Just going to go right around it. And right over here, we got another gap in the rocks we can go across. Have one more little gap here. And then from here, we're just going to climb up to the top. And over to the blue square. And that is going to complete Wrong Turn. So I hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Let me know what you think. And until next time, I'll see you in the wilds. Bye-bye.